Disclaimer. This game contains disturbing subject matters and might not be for everyone. You have been warned.
She a nympho, I wanna fuck, baby, let me get your info. Let me know what you wanna get yourself into. Yeah, I know that you got some daddy issues.
How's it going, nerds? My name is Linkwood, and in the last episode, we got really drunk at a casino and she won us like $700. Other than that, I don't really remember. Oh yeah, she got hit on by some dude and then we got like beat up. Some shit. I don't know. Anyway, let's get back into it. She then said, I want to write my name on your body with this. Can I? I said, sure. Carelessly, without ever breaking eye contact with her, I looked at her every movement with great interest. She applied pressure on my stomach with the edge of the thing, but it didn't do much good. Her name was there alright, but it would probably disappear in less than 5 minutes. She was too soft. She was satisfied with the result. I wasn't. She looked at my stomach, contemplatively. Contemplatively. I took that opportunity to grab her hand with which she held the letter opener and pushed it hard on my belly. What are you? This is how you do it. If you want to appropriate me, do it properly. Appropriate you? I didn't reply to her. My eyes were enough to convey my thoughts. I don't want to hurt you. If you don't wanna, then get off of me. She cried. Right then, she cried, but without doing so, she started crying her name into my body thoroughly, because those weren't tears of sorrow. She was genuinely happy. Cat, stop playing with the bag. Chapter 9. The second day. The next day, I woke up with one of those fucking headaches. The ones where you can't even stand straight. The first thing I noticed was the blood on the bed sheets. At first, I thought she might have been on her period, but soon I remembered the reason and tried to get up on my feet. My stomach was stinging as hell. When I looked at what she's done, I was extremely disturbed. She didn't go easy on me, alright. Not that I would have wanted it any other way. I'll have to think of buying rubbing alcohol, or else it will start infecting like shit. The next thing I noticed was on my face in the mirror. That guy didn't go easy on me either. My right eye was swollen and had a nasty bruise on my cheek as well. She too looked rather pathetic herself. Her ass and lower back were quite irritated. Probably because of me keep pushing her on the ground the night prior. And I must have been a bit too rough during sex last night because she had a faint blue marks on her forearms. And we're not even talking about the headache she must have too. So, what did we do first thing in the morning? We started drinking. What else? We already looked fucking disastrous, so we needed to at least play the part as well. And, after a couple of beers, I can proudly say that the headache had subdued considerably. So when it was all said and done, it wasn't such a bad idea in the end. She wanted to go to the Ferris wheel. Yep, there's a Ferris wheel in Las Vegas. The biggest in the world, even. It is called the High Roller Ferris Wheel, if I remember correctly. It's a huge thing that takes almost 30 minutes simply to make one complete rotation. And even though I tried to explain to her it would be best to ride that kind of attraction during the night, she wouldn't listen to any of it. I have a cat in my hands. As if the damn thing would run off on its own or something. In the end, I had no other choice but to comply with her nagging demand. Sometimes she can be very persuasive, I should say. Not that I actually want to explain why. So her first statement upon seeing the thing from up close was, "Whoa! It's so huge! It might be too scary now that we're actually here. You're not going to pussy out on me here, are you? You were the one who dragged me all the way here, so no, there's no way I'm going back without seeing what on top of it, you hear?" It's probably just some clouds and stuff. Let's just go, alright? Oh, no. You don't run away that easily. Put my arm around her hips and bring her really close to me. She's become pretty much my prisoner at the point I got a hold of her. What are you doing? Let go, I don't want to go. Oh, you sure you want me to let go? She blushes the moment she hears my words and finally says faintly through, though she surrendered. No, please keep holding me like this. In the end, she did ride it, but she sat on me the whole time. Since it's the biggest Ferris wheel in the world, the passengers' cars are quite spacious indeed. The advantage being that we can stand inside and walk from one end to the next, but the downside is that we're forced to ride with strangers. And that, in and of itself, is a deal breaker to me. The idea of even ridding it was scaring the shit out of her earlier, but now she's completely engrossed in the view. pointing towards things we've seen on our way over here, or making comments on things she thought was bigger and whatnot. I wondered if she was even scared to begin with. Maybe it was all an act to be able to sit on me the whole ride. What a sly woman. Still, she earned it. She earned it the moment I bought it. Suddenly, she broke her easygoingness and took a tone she doesn't usually take. Tim, answer me seriously, alright? I'm always serious. What was up with her? I didn't like the way she was bringing things along. She removed her glasses and looked at me in the eyes. I didn't know she had glasses, but alright. Do you regret coming all the way here with me? What are you saying, idiot? I was the one who brought you here with me. There's no way I would regret any of it. Yeah, but that's because it still hasn't been a week since we ran away. In no time, I'm sure you'll change your mind. And when that comes, you'll hold it against me. Since when do you care what I think of you? She averts her eyes from mine and gazes at the ground instead. She doesn't ignore my senseless words like she normally does. I might have really hurt her this time around. Guess I always had poor tact. As long as I have your name on my stomach, I won't forget the reason we've done this. And if I forget nonetheless, you'll have to be reminding me, alright? If only I could. She takes my face in her hands. She traces every turn and corners of it before kissing me dearly. You're so gentle. You're the most gentle man I've ever known. And I've noticed this kindness since the first moment I laid my eyes on you. What is she saying? She must be blind, or else I'm the only man she's ever looked at. No, I'm a vile and disgusting man. Anyone will sooner or later hate me, even her. I should be the one saying this to her. That she's gentle, that she's perfect. Yet I say none of those things. I don't know the moment I'll open my mouth. I'll destroy this moment that seems so perfect. Chapter 10. Something more cozy. After the ride, she told me she wanted to change hotel rooms. I didn't understand why. Our current one was already more than enough for the little we actually used it for, but again she pestered me, saying things like, I want something more cozy, and it's with the money I've won, so it shouldn't be a problem, right? I didn't really care either way. The only thing was a bit of a letdown was the fact that we've already paid for our old hotel room for another 2 nights, so it was kind of a waste. And since we didn't have an infinite amount of money, we would sooner or later be confronted with the fact that we're not beyond the law of society. While driving around for a while, she finally said, There, let's go there. I parked in front of the thing reluctantly and stated the obvious. What the fuck do you mean there? At the fucking motel. The old place was way better than this shithole. But I would feel much more comfortable in this one. Are you for real? The type of cheap-ass motel you often see on TV where you park for the night in front of your room. A nest of prostitutes. That's what this place is. There probably isn't even more than one security camera installed here. Else there would be a lot fewer clients using this damn place. Not the type of place you would normally call cozy, but then again, I'm supposed to be with a prostitute right now, aren't I? I'll go take care of the room. Wait right here. She says so while getting out of the car. No, I'll come with you. No, that's alright. I want to do this on my own. Do this on her own? What is she babbling about? Is she trying to be more independent or something? Doesn't she realize that she's already 21? I decided to close my mouth and wait. Nothing good would come from arguing with her. She returned after 5 minutes, and we entered our new room. It was pretty plain, like I imagined it would be. I put down the little we brought with us on the floor, and she instantly says, Let's go to the bar or something. It's on me. But we've literally just arrived. But I want a drink, and I know you want to. Two. That's how it should be. Let's have some fun like yesterday. Sure. Let's have fun every day from now on. I wanted to say those words. I wonder why I forced myself not to tell them. Wonder why I always force myself to do things a certain way. Chapter 11. The best day of her life. We drank, and later that night we danced. We went to a club this time around. I was not a good dancer at all, very awkward indeed, but she didn't care. She smiled nonetheless. She would always smile no matter what, and it was a beautiful night. A beautiful night. Something I would rarely even notice before then. This week was the best days of my entire life. She pointed out while moving close to me. We were on the dance floor, but didn't move with the crowd. We were standing there, looking at each other, moving slowly while eating each other's eyes. Her eyes were things out of this world. And we'll see what else she says in the next episode, so have a great day. Know you're beautiful, and I hope you enjoyed. If you like this video, give it a like. If you dislike this video, still give it a like. Go check out the Baka Bowl every Tuesday, and roll the outro.
There'll be girls across the nation that'll eat this up. Babe, I know that it's your soul, but could you bottle it up? Get down to the heart of it. No, it's my heart. You're shit out of your love. Don't make me tell you again. Woo! Love, love, love. Hey. Love, 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 love.
I do it for love.
Love, love, love.
Do it for. Yeah, do it for. Do it for. I do it for the love, yes I do. So you don't care about the money, well yes it's true. And I'm so blessed to be fulfilling my destiny. All material things could mean less to me. Only thing I ever could need is a Sarah B sample with a dope ass beat. And get the mic check, all the levels right. And if it's good then I'll be here for several nights. Cause the only thing I need is a strong supporting team.